Everyone, yes, I am under the weather, but I am saving my strength for this debate tonight. It will be on ABC at 9 p.m. If you're in the Eastern Standard Time Zone, then 9 p.m. But if you're not, check your local listings. Before I give the rules of the debate tonight, I want to begin by stating that if there's anyone out there that's unsure, not really decided, this will be the optimum time for me, I would think. Yes, Madam Harris and Tim Walz, they sat down and on the CNN and have the interview. But this is when you want to, you know, get the meat and potatoes of everything. This should not be because she's a woman. This should not be because of her race. This should not be because of any political views you feel about Trump. This should be when you come out of this debate, you should know what each person stands for, even if you think you know what the person stands for. I would hope that each and every American that would really sit and listen to the tone, the temperament, the response, and see not about punchlines, not about who's going to, stick it to the other one the best. This is America on the line. And we need to know that we know that we know that who we want to vote for. Okay, so for the moderators, they have two seasoned moderators, David Muir and Lindsay Davis. I'm quite sure you guys seen David and Lindsay, David on Prime. So there will be 90 minutes of debate time with two commercial breaks. And these are the rules. When it comes to the microphone, the mics will be live only for the candidate whose turn is to speak, and muted when the time belongs to another candidate. Now we both, well not both, but we know when Trump and Biden had their debate before, the mics were muted, but it didn't stop the man. So if that's the same thing that's going to happen, you guys look over it and just don't look at the deflection. Look at what's actually taking place. So they're going to flip a coin. A coin flip was held virtually on Tuesday to determine the podium placement and the order of closing statements. Former President Trump won the coin toss and chose to select the order of the statement. The former president will offer the last closing statement, and the Vice President Harris selected the right podium position of the screen, stage left. There will be no opening statements and closing statements. Will be 2 minutes per candidate. Candidate will be allotted 2 minutes to answer each question with a 1-minute rebuttal and additional time for a follow-up, clarification, or response. Candidates will stand behind the podium for the duration of the debate, and no prompts or pre-written notes will be allowed on the stage. Each candidate will be given a pen, a pad of paper, and a bottle of water. So what that means, Mr. Trump, you will not have any deflections or anything that you can do to wreak havoc. You won't have any of your team there. And Madam Harris is used to being at a podium. She doesn't need, to read from a prompter and all those things. So, anywho, I had to throw my own personal opinion in. Moving on. Campaign staff may not interact with the candidates during commercial break. The debate will be produced in conjunction with ABC station WPVI and will air at 9 p.m. So let's see. And live 24/7 streaming networks like Disney, Hulu, and all those things. So I just wanted to give you guys a couple of, just the rules, which we already know in previous and past debates with Mr. Trump, he has really not paid attention to rules. So what I'm stating is that I really would hope that everyone has their paper and their pen jotted down. Of course, the heckling and all that stuff, it makes for great television, but this is a serious matter. This is the United States on the line. We have families that are living in deplorable situations. We have children. We have mothers. It doesn't matter your race, your color. People, we can't afford to eat. I mean, my husband even have me a garden because all of us know, like, you go in and you buy fruit, you pretty much got to hurry up and eat it because it's not lasting as long. That's my opinion, and that's what I'm sticking with. I'm not going to say allegedly because I spend my hard-earned money on the fruit before my husband started, gardening and doing our vegetables and things. And it's just getting outrageous. The rent, the mortgage, all these things are getting outrageous. So let's put aside, yes, it's this, besides Hillary, when she ran for president, but this is a different case because it's also with the race and those different things included. But the meat and potatoes of what we need a president. We need to we need the president that work on each side. Don't exclude. I don't care if you're Republican. I don't care if you're a Democrat. You should all, or independent, you should all want the same thing for the American people to be able to live, not struggle in this country. We should not have children that go to bed without food. We should not have that. We should not. So at the end of the day, let's do our due diligence as voters, as Americans. I have a private channel on Instagram. I will eventually put it up after tonight. And that's where I'm going to talk. And it's invitation. If you come and you want to be part of that page, I will invite you in. But it's private because I don't want all the heckling. It's called Election Vibes. It's election without an S, Vibes, VIBES, and beyond. I will have, some lives. I would also keep you guys abreast to what's going on. And I will trickle it over to TikTok as well, little inserts and things. But I really wanted to wait because I wasn't sure if this debate was really going to happen. And until I see him on the stage, he can pull out at any moment. Any moment. So that's why I waited till this time of the day to see if he was going to pull out, because you just can't trust him. But anywho, I said what I said. I'm on my little soapbox. But, election vibes and beyond, we're just going to keep it funky over there, have fun. I'm going to keep you guys updated beyond the election. What's going on with, the different laws that are changing or not changing. Is the Senate working, trying to work with the president? Is the House, and these different things. So, it's and then we're going to have fun over there too. We won't be, I want to hear everybody's views. We don't all have to get along, but we do have to respect each other. Okay, guys, I hope I gave you guys some important information. Please take your notes. Just write down what you heard and what's important to you tonight. Because at the end of the day, if you don't say something or if you don't vote, you can't do nothing. So don't sit and say, I'm not going to vote. Don't sit and say, my vote doesn't matter. Your vote is your voice. Your vote is your voice. And let your vote speak loud and clear where your voice can't. Till next time, peace and soul. Mwah.